Hello everyone, so this is the second part of my summer 2019 Czech vlogs. If you haven't seen the first part, check out the link in the description below. So this summer I took a 2-week trip to Czech, and it initially started out as just a short trip. I am currently now back in Czech, but I wanted to document the time that I had this summer and explain to you why I am back now. So let's go! So today is July 2nd, it's a Tuesday. I've been in Prague for 2 days now since I was in Bratislava. I've been in Europe for over a week, almost a week and a half now, and I'm a little over halfway done with my trip. I had some thoughts the other day that I thought would be good to share in a vlog style format with you guys because I've been thinking about it a lot. As you know, probably from this vlog or from a previous one, I'm at a very transitional point in my life. I have to figure out who I want to be, where I want to go, what I want to do. Everything is so up in the air, and I have never felt so much pressure to answer so many questions at the same time, and it's scary. It's very scary to me. I hope that you guys can understand through this channel and through these vlogs of getting to know me a little more that I work as a designer. I make YouTube videos, and you guys happen to like the music ones, and I happen to like making them, so I will continue making them. And I don't really know which one to spend more of my time on right now. I know that I have to pick a path, and it kind of feels like I'm having to pick Los Angeles and design versus Czech and music, and I wish that there was a way that I can combine everything together. If you guys have ideas for ways that I can combine all of these areas, please comment them down below. I would love that because I'm just at a place where this week and the next couple weeks I have to really figure out where I want to go. This conversation gets so deep so quick, but I've just been sitting on my couch and avoiding going outside and vlogging because I've just been trying to think about that and think about what opportunities are in either place. So I'm getting ready to head into the city center, and I saw these gifts that Daniel and his best friend gave me. It's so cute. Daniel got me a big Kurtek, and his friend got me a cute little teddy bear that has an I Love Slovakia hoodie on him. Thank you guys so much. I guess I'll just head into the city then. Mission to get gifts for people failed. I have been walking around through Prague for the past hour, and I got very distracted by a turtleneck stand, but I have no change. So I was looking around at ATMs trying to find one that had like a good exchange rate because all of them were insane, and I ended up finally getting money so that I can buy one turtleneck, but it was worth it. Most of my time spent in Prague in July was not documented just because the trips this summer were reflective for me. It was not the happiest trip because I really came just to grieve my family and reflect on my life and where it's been and where I want to go. It wasn't a fun trip, but I did make some time to have fun. For a few days of my trip, I joined my friends Kamil and Amy for a road trip south through Czech. On the way, we made a stop in Brno for a meetup for my friend Kamil's YouTube channel, which I'll have linked down below. And I joined in on the meetup, and I was able to meet some of you guys there as well. But while we were waiting for everyone to show up for the meetup, we got coffee at the Spielberg Castle.
You can film the coffee, and I'll put some like background like maraca noise. You gotta do it to a beat or something.
Different beats.
They probably won't even be able to hear it on camera. This is how we get coffee.
I was trying to make the Old Town Road, but I couldn't.
Gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. So I'm at the meetup in Brno right now. Hello. We met last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool to see you again. The meetup is bigger than anticipated. I'm here with Kamil and Amy, so there's like a whole crowd just like waiting. Hey, thank you guys so much. Happy to meet you all. It's nice to meet you.
The meetup went really great. I was able to meet some of you guys, which I always love to do. And one of my viewers from last year's meetup, actually, Lucas, came, and he drove hours to get to Brno, and I was so happy to meet you. After the meetup was done, we continued our road trip south and made a few pit stops along the way. We found a really cute sunset sunflower field that ended up turning into an entire photo shoot.
We're taking a break for a sunflower photo shoot.
And we finished our drive in a town called Znojmo in the very south of Czech for a night of wine tasting. I did not document that night for obvious reasons. You guys don't need to see that on here. In America, when you go for a wine tasting, you have little sips of wine. This was wine chugging. I swear, we got like 30 glasses of wine and each were a third filled. It was a rough night.
How was your night?
Too good.
You learned a lot of Czech last night?
I think I practiced a lot of Czech last night. I don't think I learned it.
Practiced a lot of bad Czech.
Yeah.
A lot of vino?
Moc vino.
Moc vino?
Moc vino.
Yeah.
What's vino?
Moc?
Moc?
Moc is too much.
Moc vino. Moc vino. So we're trying to recover. I think we're still a little dead.
Alright, let's go get coffee. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Where is he taking us? Yeah, I don't know where we're going. Pictures! Oh. Taking photos. Behind the scenes. We got some coffee and we're taking a detour at this castle. I forget the name of it. We're driving back from Znojmo and just to Prague. And this was on the way, so we're here. Wait, where's the statue? No. Oh, the statue? What statue?
You and me.
Oh yeah, so we were saying these statues over here, that was us last night after our wine tasting.
No, this one over here, me carrying you home.
What's the name of this town?
You down?
Vranov?
Vranov.
I think it's Vranov.
We're in Vranov.
After the trip with Kamil and Amy, I only had a few days left in Czech. I spent most of them reflecting on the story that had brought me to this place where I was and appreciating how far I'd come.
Hey everyone, so it is my last evening in Prague. I'm just walking into the city center right now because I just want to look at the castle one last time before I go back home to Los Angeles. Like, the idea of going home tomorrow makes me so sad. And I don't really know how I'm going to do it. So I've been thinking of a lot of things and a lot of different plans for where my future can go. And I just don't know yet. Have you ever had like a transitional point in your life where you just feel like everything is pointing in one direction and you have to go towards it? Because lately I've just felt like all doors are pointing towards Czech in a way that I haven't felt this strong of an emotion in a long time. It's like everything in your life lines up perfectly for one certain situation to happen and you feel like you have to take it. That's kind of where I'm at right now.
The entire trip just really got me to question what I want from my life. In my last video, I said that this trip caused me to question my priorities and what I want out of my life. And what I meant by this statement was people in America have their own set of priorities that they value as a culture. In Czech, people do as well. And I can't define what those values are because I haven't been here long enough. But I can say that people here value family and presence and nature and the simpler things in life a lot more than people in America do. And I found so much peace in that, just being able to be exactly where I am, not needing to achieve a certain thing. People here just aren't as hurried, and it gave me a lot of peace. Every culture has their own set of priorities and a lifestyle that is suited best towards its people. And I think the beauty in traveling to other countries is that you get to see what other people value the most. And when I came here, it was especially insightful because I got to see how my family has lived. It did make me question, what do I want in my life? And that's something I'm still thinking about now. The second that I landed in Los Angeles, I just knew that I had to come back. And I'm gonna get emotional. Oh boy, I'm not getting emotional. The longest that an American can stay in the EU is 90 days, so I'm here for at least 90 days. And after that, I don't know where I'll go, but I knew that I needed to come back to the Czech Republic and see what life was like here. I decided to come back to Czech to try living life here, to grieve the loss of my grandma and my dad in their hometown and maybe get an understanding of the culture that they came from more, to reach out and connect with family that I haven't known, and to figure out my life and where I want my future to go. It's giving me the space that I need in my personal life to breathe and think through what I want. And that's it. I'm probably gonna go back to LA for at least a time, but beyond that, I don't really know. I think if there's anything I've learned from how crazy life has been so far, it's that it can change in an instant, and you really never know. It is very scary for me to be so vulnerable on camera. Like, I'm telling you guys my heart right now. So this YouTube channel is almost at 50,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Like, thank you guys so much for supporting me all the way up till now. It's incredible. But it really has gotten me to think a lot more seriously about what I want out of this channel. I would love to dedicate more time to this YouTube channel, but the demands of my job don't allow me to do so. So I decided at 50,000 subscribers, I am going to open up a Patreon and asking you guys if you can support me, only if you want to. I want to take YouTube more seriously and start putting out content on a consistent basis so that you guys have consistent content from me. But until that point, I really will need your guys' help and support, and I would love if you can come with me on this next step in the journey. I just want to thank you all so much who have supported me up until this point. It really means the world, and I'm so grateful. So I will keep updating you guys as to what happens and working on the projects that I have in store along the way. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. If you like these documentation vlogs, comment down below. But as of now, vlogging is really not the focus of my channel, but I am really glad that you guys like to watch them. I hope that this explained to you why I'm back in Czech. It's really just to get closer to the family that I haven't really known, to grieve the loss of family that I had this year, and reflect on my future and figure out where I want to go. Being in your 20s is hard, you guys. The only thing I can say is that I'm so happy to be here, and I know in my gut that it was the right decision. So thank you guys so much again, and I will see you next time. Bye.